Number 10, blobfish. The blobfish is an extremely ugly fish that lives deep in the waters off the coast of Australia. The blobfish has a large head and a very long body with a small mouth and tiny eyes. They are typically gray or brown in color and have a very slimy appearance. Blobfish can grow to be quite large, reaching lengths of up to 20 inches and weighing up to 12 pounds. Despite their size, they are not considered to be dangerous to humans and are actually quite docile. Blobfish are known to be very lazy creatures. They spend most of their time simply floating around in the water, using their large heads to bump into objects and their tiny mouths to consume small crustaceans and other organic matter. Some people might find this behavior to be strange, but it's actually quite effective for the blobfish as it allows them to conserve energy and live in some of the deepest parts of the ocean where food is scarce. Their blob-like shape also helps them to maintain a neutral buoyancy, which means they don't have to expend much energy to stay at a certain depth. This is important because if they were to float too high in the water column, they would be exposed to predators such as sharks and whales. But their extreme ugliness has made them one of the most famous fish in the world. Number 9, star-nosed mole. The star-nosed mole is a very strange-looking creature that can be found in the moist, humid environments of the southeastern United States. The star-nosed mole has a very distinctive feature, a fleshy appendage on its nose that looks like a pink starfish. This unique nose is highly sensitive to touch and is used to probe the soil and detect prey such as earthworms and grubs. The rest of its body is covered in soft, dense fur that helps it to blend in with its surroundings. It also has small, beady eyes and long, slender legs that allow it to move quickly through the undergrowth. Despite its rather unappealing appearance, the star-nosed mole is an important part of the ecosystem as it helps to aerate the soil and break down organic matter. Its diet consists mainly of earthworms and other invertebrates, which it locates using its sensitive nose. Although it is occasionally eaten by predators such as foxes and owls, the star-nosed mole is generally safe from harm. Number 8, goblin shark. The goblin shark is a very strange-looking creature that lives in the deep waters of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. It has a very long, slender body with a pointed head and a wide-open mouth filled with sharp, jagged teeth. The goblin shark is typically gray or greenish in color and can grow to be quite large, reaching lengths of up to 12 feet. Despite its fearsome appearance, the goblin shark is actually quite rare and is rarely seen by humans. It is believed that the goblin shark feeds primarily on fish and squid, which it captures using its extendable jaws. These jaws can be protruded outwards at high speed in order to engulf prey. However, the goblin shark is not considered to be a threat to humans as attacks are very rare. One of the most notable features of the goblin shark is its ampullae of Lorenzini. These are small pores that are found on the tip of its snout and are used to detect the weak electric fields generated by other animals. This allows the goblin shark to locate prey in the dark depths of the ocean where it lives. Number 7, axolotl. The axolotl is a very unusual creature that is native to the lakes near Mexico City. It is a type of salamander that has retained many of its larval features, such as its external gills and lack of eyelids. This makes it look like a strange hybrid between a salamander and a fish. The axolotl is typically black or brown in color with white or yellow spots. It has a long, slender body with a small head and a wide mouth filled with sharp teeth. Despite its somewhat frightening appearance, the axolotl is actually quite gentle and is often kept as a pet in Mexico. It is known to be a very curious creature that is active during the day and spends its time searching for food. The axolotl is an important part of the ecosystem as it helps to control the population of insects and other small creatures. It is also a popular species among scientists due to its ability to regenerate limbs and other body parts. Number 6, mudskipper. The mudskipper is a very strange-looking fish that lives in the brackish waters of the Baltic Sea and the North Sea. It has a very elongated body with a large head and small eyes. The mudskipper is typically gray or brown in color and has a slimy, scaleless skin. Despite its rather unattractive appearance, the mudskipper is an important part of the ecosystem as it feeds on insects and other small creatures that live in the mud. It is also a popular target for anglers as it is known to be a good fighter and its flesh is said to be quite tasty. Number 5, warthog. The warthog is a very distinctive creature that is native to Africa. It has a large body with a short, stocky legs and a long, prehensile tail. The warthog is typically grayish in color and has a pair of long, curving tusks that can grow up to 4 feet in length. These tusks are more prominent in male warthogs and are used for fighting other males and defending against predators. Despite its somewhat intimidating appearance, the warthog is actually quite shy and spends most of its time in dense vegetation. It is mostly active during the night, and its diet consists mainly of roots, tubers, and other vegetation. Although it is occasionally hunted by lions and other predators, the warthog is generally safe from harm. Number 4. Saiga antelope. The saiga antelope is a very strange looking creature that can be found in the steppes of Central Asia. It has a very large head with a long narrow snout and a pair of long sweeping horns. The saiga antelope is typically grayish in color and has a thick woolly coat that helps it to survive in cold temperatures. Despite its somewhat comical appearance, the saiga antelope is an important part of the ecosystem as it helps to control the population of grasses and other vegetation. It is also a popular species among conservationists due to its declining numbers. Number 3, Ai. The Ai is a very bizarre creature that can be found in the forests of Madagascar. It has a very large head with a long thin snout and a pair of large round ears. The Ai is typically grayish in color and has a long furry body with prehensile tail. Despite its somewhat spooky appearance, the Ai is actually quite gentle and is often kept as a pet in Madagascar. It is known to be a very intelligent creature that is active during the night and spends its time searching for food. The Ai is an important part of the ecosystem as it helps to disperse seeds and control the population of insects and other small creatures. Number 2. Pangolin. The pangolin is a very strange looking creature that can be found in the forests of Africa and Asia. It has a very scaly body with a long pointed tail and a pair of large powerful claws. The pangolin is typically grayish in color and has a thick tough hide that protects it from predators. Despite its somewhat armored appearance, the pangolin is actually quite agile and is able to climb trees with ease. It is known to be a very slow-moving creature that spends most of its time searching for ants and termites, which it consumes using its long, sticky tongue. Although the pangolin is sometimes hunted for its meat and scales, it is generally safe from predators due to its tough armor. Number 1. Proboscis monkey. The proboscis monkey is a very unusual primate that can be found in the forests of Borneo. It has a very large nose that is more pronounced in male proboscis monkeys and is used for display purposes. The proboscis monkey is typically brown in color and has a long furry body with a prehensile tail. Despite its somewhat comical appearance, the proboscis monkey is an important part of the ecosystem as it helps to disperse seeds and control the population of fruits and leaves. It is also a popular species among primatologists due to its unique social behavior. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe so you never miss out on future videos.